You might not want to hear about this story after 10 p.m. But first, hi, I'm Steffany, and if you like folklore, paranormal, unsolved cases, and anything strange, you come to the right place. Now, it's fair to say that in different parts of the world, there are different variations of the woman in white. Today I'll be talking about La Siguanaba. And I grew up in a Salvadorian household, and they definitely talked about the La Siguanaba. There's people in my family members that share their experiences in El Salvador and what it was like seeing La Siguanaba. Now, I do understand that there's different versions of La Siguanaba depending on where in Central America you live, but I'll be talking about what I've heard growing up in my household. Now, people have talked about La Llorona, and it's fair to say that depending on who you ask, some people have very similar ideas of La Llorona and La Siguanaba as one. You see, La Siguanaba is known for a couple of things. Again, totally understand that people have their own version of this, but I'm going to speak about my version of it based on my household and the people that I spoke to that lived in that part. So the first version, and sounds very similar to La Llorona, so it could be very much possible that people are confusing the two. But it's been said that La Siguanaba is this beautiful woman who drowned her kids, and she was also married to a Cipitillo. The couple became a very demonic couple when they passed away. And then La Siguanaba spent lurking around the streets looking for children. She would lure children close to her and kidnap them, never to be seen again. Now, this other version is said that the woman is beautiful and she lures men who are cheaters, men who are just, very promiscuous, looking for trouble. And she'll present herself as this beautiful woman, but when they get close to her, she looks like she has this face of a horse or even a skull. So, I do have a story that my cousin shared with me that I would like to share with you tonight. She said that when she was in El Salvador, when she was around the ages, I think she was like 6 or 7, she was hanging out with her friends in a soccer field, when all of a sudden, one of the kids looked really terrified. He started looking at the opposite direction of where the kids were, and they all started to look in the same direction, and then they found a woman in white staring at them. Off into the distance, they saw this beautiful pale woman, and they all instinctively got goosebumps and knew that this was La Siguanaba. They all booked it and ran because she was glowing in white, just seemed very abnormal for a person to just be there. Now, while you believe in this folklore or not, it is very true to people in Central America, especially in El Salvador. If you have your story of a woman in white, let me know in the comment section.